Sunlight creeping through a crack saloon, the whiskey glass still humming last night's tune. My boots are muddy, my hat's laid down, stranger's voice in a stranger's town. Cards on the table, my luck long gone. I've been riding shadows far too long. There's a letter torn from a woman's hand, says you can't chase ghosts and still be a man. It's Sunday morning in El Paso, and I can't find my soul. The church bells ring, but I ride slow with the devil taking toll. There's a prayer floating through the canyon wind, but it ain't for men like me. Just Sunday morning in El Paso, and the whiskey's my reprieve. The sheriff's gone, the town's asleep. I walk these streets where the secrets keep. A dog starts barking by the general store, like he knows I ain't welcome no more. Last night's barmaid with tear-stained eyes said you live too much on borrowed time. I tip my hat and turn away, but we're still home to break of day. It's Sunday morning in El Paso, and I can't find my soul. The church bells ring, but I ride slow with the devil taking toll. There's a prayer floating through the canyon wind, but it ain't for men like me. Just Sunday morning in El Paso, and the whiskey's my reprieve. If redemption's out there down the line, it's hiding past the county sign. I buried love and I buried shame under dust and a borrowed name. I hear that preacher's voice again, even outlaws can be born again. But I ain't found no holy ground, just the echo of that Sunday sound. So I saddle up and ride away past the graves of yesterday. Ain't no church gonna call my name, no woman left to take my blame. But as the morning paints the plains in gold, I feel the heat of my sins grow cold. Maybe heaven's just a mile or two past the pain I never knew. It's Sunday morning in El Paso, and the wind forgives my crime. The church bells fade, my shadow goes, but I found a peace this time. There's a prayer floating through the canyon wind, and maybe it's meant for me. Just Sunday morning in El Paso, and my soul rides free.
Built a bar out by Route 9, neon lights and no road signs. Every Friday night when the sun burns down, the boys roll in from the edge of town. Leather boots and chrome on fire, hearts full of sin and bad desire. They ain't herding cattle, they're racing fate at the Cadillac line by the old state gate. won't catch him again. Misty Jane and her cut-off jeans, queen of smoke and gasoline. The sheriff knows when the engines scream, the night's alive with an outlaw dream. No judge, no jail, no alibi, just rubber and thunder across a western sky. We're outlaws at the Cadillac line, steel horses, thunder, whiskey and time. Kick that clutch, let the red dust fly. We're burning up dreams neath the midnight sky. From Amarillo down to Santa Fe, we live fast, love loud and ride away. We're outlaws at the Cadillac line, hell on wheels running out of time. The radio crackles, the cops draw near, but we shift up, drown out the fear. The road's our church, tonight our song. Ain't no right when you live this wrong. Some chase gold, some chase fame. We chase the wind that can't be tamed. With a Marlboro glow and a rebel's grin, we'll cross that line again and again. Sunrise bleeds on a rust-red plain, tire tracks fade like outlaw names. We lost some friends to the edge and flame, but none of us will trade the game. 'Cause freedom ain't cheap, but it's sweet as sin. When the motor roars and the wild kicks in, and when they call my name is Stone, they'll say that boy rode fast and alone. We're outlaws at the Cadillac line, steel horses, thunder, whiskey and time. Kick that clutch, let the red dust fly. We're burning up dreams neath the midnight sky. From Amarillo down to Santa Fe, we live fast, love loud and ride away. We're outlaws at the Cadillac line, hell on wheels running out of time. We're outlaws at the Cadillac line. Dust clouds rise on the old state line. My horse is lean, but he runs just fine. Sheriff's close with a badge that shines, and a woman's face still haunts my mind. I took her heart, then I took that gold. Now I'm riding fast before the night gets cold. They say a man can't outrun regret, but the race ain't over yet. The race is on. I feel the fire, the law behind the devil's choir. Every hoofbeat pounds like sin, and the wind keeps calling me again. The prize ain't gold or a sweet sunset, it's just one breath. I ain't lost yet. Yeah, the race is on, but I ain't done till the dust meets the rising sun. That girl, she cried when I rode away, said love don't live where outlaws stay. But freedom's fire burns deep and wide, and I ain't the man to stand inside. Cards and whiskey, guns and chance, every sin's just another dance. I'd give it all to forget her eyes, but that memory never dies. The race is on. I feel the fire, the law behind the devil's choir. Every hoofbeat pounds like sin, and the wind keeps calling me again. The prize ain't gold or a sweet sunset, it's just one breath. I ain't lost yet. Yeah, a race is on, but I ain't done till the dust meets the rising sun. Now my saddle
one last mile, one last friend. My horse stumbles, but I hold tight, chasing ghosts through the dying light. I see her face in the crimson hue, smiling soft like angels do. She whispers low, it ain't your death, but the race ain't over yet. The race is on, I feel the fire, the law behind the devil's choir. Every hoofbeat pounds like sin, and the wind keeps calling me again. The prize ain't gold or a sweet sunset, it's just one breath, I ain't lost yet. Yeah, the race is on through pain and sweat, and the race ain't over son. The race goes on.
Rico rode the southern line with his pistols drawn and a heart of pine. Slim rode close with a crooked grin, a friend of blood but a sinner within. They laughed at danger, they laughed at pain, shared every drought and every rain. But whispers grow where men can't see, and not all friends stay company. Rico fell to a viper's hand, left behind in the borderland. Slim rode on with a guilty smile. The law was slow, but revenge was vile. Two men bound by blood and crime, two paths diverged in the sands of time. They hit the banks from dusk to dawn, left behind tales of gold and brawn. Rico trusted Slim with the last town score, never thought he'd see betrayal before. Slim took the horse, the loot, the fame, left Rico bleeding, cursed his name. The desert wind carried every cry underneath the empty sky. Rico fell to a viper's hand, left behind in the borderland. Slim rode on with a guilty smile. The law was slow, but revenge was vile. Two men bound by blood and crime, two paths diverged in the sands of time. And some say Slim's ghost rides still, haunted by blood on a canyon hill. Rico's laugh echoes on the wind, a warning to those who would betray their kin. Trust is gold in a world so cold, and every story of friends is told. But betrayal's knife cuts sharp and deep, and lonely souls are what it keeps. Nights are long in that sun-scorched land, stories told of two men who ran. Rico's shadow walks a dusty trail, Slim's regret rides like a stormy gale. And if you ride where the outlaws roam, you might hear whispers of their home. Two names entwined in legend's song, a friendship lost and the path of Rome. Rico fell to a viper's hand, left behind in the borderland. Slim rode on with a guilty smile. The law was slow, but revenge was vile. Two men bound by blood and crime, two paths diverged in the sands of time. Ride careful, friend, the line is thin. Down by Shadow Creek my daddy ran. Whiskey stills hid in the hollow land. Every night the hills would smoke and burn. Lessons learned that I can't unlearn. They said the law would never know how fast a boy could ride and go. I strapped my gun and I hit the trail, chasing the wind in my own tail. Shadow Creek Road, where the outlaws play, moonshine rivers and the price we pay. Guns on the hip and a heart of stone, living fast and we ride alone. From the hills to the borderline, Shadow Creek Road runs through my mind. The sheriff came with a badge of gold, but he never knew the secrets told. I saw my father fall to a vengeful hand, swore I'd make my final stand. Every friend I lost, every debt I paid, in the smoking night and the barrel shade. I'm the last in line of a cursed seed, running fast with a desperate need. Shadow Creek Road, where the outlaws play, moonshine rivers and the price we pay. Guns on the hip and a heart of stone, living fast and we ride alone. From the hills to the borderline, Shadow Creek Road runs through my mind. There's a legend buried in the hills of blood and fire and broken wheels. The lawmen swear they'll take me down, but I own the night in this cursed town. My boots are worn, my hands are scarred, every mile ridden leaves its mark. And if I fall beneath the sky, my shadow will ride, it won't die. Now the moon rides high on a cobalt sky, and I hear my father's ghost sigh. He whispers, son, you'll never rest till you've done what you've done best. So I'll keep riding through the night, guns and whiskey my only light. Shadow Creek Road, it calls my name, and I'll answer forever in this outlaw game. Shadow Creek Road, where the outlaws play, moonshine rivers and the price we pay. Guns on the hip and a heart of stone, living fast and we ride alone. From the hills to the borderline, Shadow Creek Road runs through my mind. Ride hard, son. Shadow Creek waits for no one. Born in the hills with steel in my hand, raised on grit in a rugged land. Mama prayed I'd be gentle and kind, but a wild heart don't stay confined. I've seen the law and I've seen the fight. I've ridden the plains under moonlit night. Every scar tells a story I own. Every mile makes me flesh and bone. I'm an old chunk of coal, burning slow, riding hard where the cold winds blow. I've been beaten down, but I rise again. A cowboy's life is a life of sin. Fire in the dust, wind in my hair, a rebel soul with a devil to dare.
The saloon door swings, the whiskey pours, cards on the table, old outlaw scores. I've loved and lost and I've lied my fill, but I ain't ashamed of my stubborn will. The sheriff cusses, the gamblers cheer. I faced death often, never showed fear. Every fight, every gamble, every gun I've drawn makes me a legend at the crack of dawn. I'm an old chunk of coal, burning slow, riding hard where the cold winds blow. I've been beaten down, but I rise again. Cowboy's life is a life of sin. Fire in the dust, wind in my hair, a rebel soul with a devil to dare. Some say I'm cursed, some say I'm free. I call it just my destiny. I ride alone, I take no hand. I make my stand where the tumbleweeds land. Every mile of trail and canyon bend teaches a man he can't pretend. I've been a fool, I've been a king, but I'll ride till I hear the angels sing. Now the sun sets low in the western sky, the coyotes howl and the hawks fly high. I tip my hat to the men who've gone and ride my horse till the night is done. The dust is thick, but my heart is bold, a story written in fire and coal. And when they carve my name in stone, they'll say I live, I fought, I rode alone. I'm an old chunk of coal, burning slow, riding hard where the cold winds blow. I've been beaten down, but I rise again. A cowboy's life is a life of sin. Fire in the dust, wind in my hair, a rebel soul with a devil to dare. Ride hard, burn bright, don't let them break you. Ride hard, burn bright, burn bright, don't let them break you. I rode into town at the break of day. The sheriff's asleep and the banker's away. The people they whisper, the gamblers they grin. A redneck cowboy's got no fear of sin. My horse isn't wild, my hat pulled low. My boots kick dust where the wind blows. If you're looking for trouble, you found your man. I ride where the law don't give a damn. Up against the wall, there's a no law here. Redneck mother better steer clear. Guns and whiskey dust in the air. If you cross my path, you better beware. I'm the outlaw son of these western plains, riding fast through the sun and rain. The saloon doors bang, the fiddle plays loud. Cowboys are laughing and the girls draw a crowd. I tip my glass to the bartender's grin. Keep the whiskey flowing, let the night begin. The preacher came in with his holy scorn, said, boy, you damn should have never been born. never show fear. The sun dips low, the coyotes call. I saddle up my horse and ride through it all. The dust rises high where the tumbleweeds roll, and the outlaw life burns in my soul. From the canyon walls to the desert sand, I leave my mark across this land. No chains, no shackles, no man to bind, just the wind, the stars, and a reckless mind. Up against the wall, there's a no law here. Redneck mother better steer clear. Guns and a whiskey, dust in the air. If you cross my path, you better beware. I'm the outlaw son of these western plains, riding fast through the sun and rain. Ride hard, don't let nobody tell you different. Riding fences, working the plains, chasing cattle through wind and rain. Boss man yells with his gold-plated grin, says, son, you'll never be worth a dime in. I tip my hat, I spat in the dust, said this life of yours I can't trust. The lawmen laugh, the bankers sneer, but I've been holding in too many years. Take this life and ride, I'm done with your rules and lies. I'll grab my horse and leave this town, burn the bridges and never come down. Take this life and ride, kick the chains off, let them slide. I've been beaten, bruised and bound, but my freedom's worth more than your crown. The saloon doors swing, the fiddle plays, cowboys cheer for the outlaw ways. I drink my whiskey, tip my chair, saying this ain't the life I swear to bear. The trail calls loud, the night is wide, I'll find a place where the law don't ride. Every mile I leave behind the pain, every sunset watches off the stain. Take this life and ride, I'm done with your rules and lies. I'll grab my horse and leave this town, burn the bridges and never come down. Take this life and ride, kick the chains off, let them slide. I've been beaten, bruised and bound, but my freedom's worth more than your crown. I've seen men broken, I've seen men cry, chasing the dream that'll make them die. But I'm not a fool to your crooked game, I'm a cowboy free, not a slave to shame. So saddle up, boys, the night is long, we'll ride the dust and we'll ride it strong. This world can keep its bit of gold, I'll take my horse, my heart, my soul. Now the desert wind whispers my name, and I ride fast through the outlaw flame. No more chains, no more lies, just the open sky and freedom's prize. The town behind me fades away, I'll see it again on some distant day. But tonight I ride alone. Take this life and leave it bone by bone. Take this life and ride, I'm done with your rules and lies. I'll grab my horse and leave this town, burn the bridges and never come down. Take this life and ride, kick the chains off, let them slide. I've been beaten, bruised and bound, but my freedom's worth more than your crown. Ride free and never look back. freight train moaning, rolling through the dead of night. Got a chain around my memory and a pistol by my side. I ain't proud of what I done, but I do it all the same. A man gets tired of running when the devil knows his name. And I'm riding down the gallows line, through the smoke and the borderline. Paid my dues in blood and sin, now the rope is swinging in the wind. Ain't no praying left to find, just the echo down the gallows line. Shot a man in Amarillo for the whiskey and the gold. He drew first, I drew quicker, that's the story I was told. But truth don't matter none when the sheriff comes to call. You can't outrun your shadow, son, when guilt rides 10 feet tall. And I'm riding down the gallows line, through the smoke and the borderline. Paid my dues in blood and sin, now the rope is swinging in the wind. Ain't no praying left to find, just the echo down the gallows line. The moon's my only witness, the stars don't speak my name. Every mile I travel further, still I feel the flame. Mama said the Lord forgives, but I ain't sure he can. When the devil rides beside you, you ain't half a man. Now I see that tower rising across the wood against the sun. The preacher's reading verses, saying, son, your race is run. But I smile beneath the shadow and I whisper to the wind, ain't no rope gonna stop me, I'll ride again, my friend. 'Cause I'm riding down the gallows line, through the smoke and the borderline. Paid my dues in blood and sin, now the rope is swinging in the wind. If heaven don't want what's mine, then I'll ride on down the gallows line. Well, the sheriff came knocking about the break of dawn. Said, Willie, you've been drinking since the night's been gone. Willie tipped his hat, took another draw. Said, I don't break rules, son, I just bend the law. Got a rusty coat hanging by his side, and a wanted poster flapping where the truth can't hide. He's the kind that laughs in the face of pain, plays poker with thunder, and drinks with rain. Whiskey barrel Willie, he don't care, smoking cigars in the midnight air. Got a heart like fire, eyes like stone, and a saddle that's never riding home. Whiskey barrel Willie, he's the law tonight, singing out wrong and calling it man down in Abilene for cheating at cards and acting mean. Told the judge, don't preach to me. I've seen the devil and he drinks for free. He rides that road where sinners meet, with a steel string sound and dust-scarred feet. A rebel soul, a poet's grin, where outlaw tales and whiskey begin. Whiskey Barrel Willie, he don't care. Smoking cigars in the midnight air. Got a heart like fire, eyes like stone, and a saddle that's never riding home. Whiskey Barrel Willie, he's a law tonight, singing out wrong and calling it right. They say he once met the preacher's bride, sang her a tune neath the pale moonlight. Now the church bell rings, but it tolls off key, 'cause Willie done stole its harmony. The angels sigh, the devils cheer, when they hear that outlaw drawing near. A man half sin, half melody, he rides with ghosts and destiny. Now down in Tucson at the Silver Spur, there's a legend whispered low and sure. They say when the whiskey hits your soul just right, you can hear old Willie singing through the night, strumming chords on a ghost white flame, still laughing loud, still playing his game. He's gone from this world, but the story stays of the man who lived his outlaw ways. Whiskey Barrel Willie, he don't care, smoking cigars in the midnight air. Got a heart like fire, eyes like stone, and a saddle that's never riding home. Whiskey Barrel Willie still riding high, playing his song neath the devil's sky. Yeah, Whiskey Barrel Willie rides tonight. Yeah, Whiskey Barrel Willie rides tonight. Well, they call me Ramblin' Jack McGraw, born in the saddle riding by law. Ain't no woman gonna tie me down, got dust on my boots in a brand new town. From Wichita Plains to New Orleans nights, I've seen my share of ballroom fights. I live too hard, I ride too fast, but a rambling man don't ever last. 'Cause I'm a rambling man through the wind and sand, never could stay put, never could stand. Freedom's my woman, the trail's my plan. Ain't no cage that can hold this rambling man. I've kissed sweet lips in Santa Fe, left hearts broken in Monterey, played poker in a backroom den, won my horse then lost again. Got a scar from a knife in Abilene, a tattoo from a girl named Jean. Every mile just feeds my flame, the West remembers my name. 'Cause I'm a rambling man through the wind and sand, never could stay put, never could stand. Freedom's my woman, the trail's my plan. Ain't no cage that can hold this rambling man. Some say I'm cursed, some say I'm blessed, I just call it wandering west. The preacher said, son, find your way, but the open road's where I'll always stay. The sky's my roof, the stars my sign, whiskey my truth, the road my line. When I die, don't dig no grave, just let the desert winds behave. Now the moonlight glows on my worn out gun, another town, another run. They'll tell my tale when I'm long gone, of a rambling man still riding on.
If you hear my song in the midnight breeze, that's me laughing through the mesquite trees. I ain't no saint, I ain't no plan, just the ghost of a rambling man. Yeah, I'm a rambling man through the wind and sand. Never could stay put, never could stand. Freedom's my woman, the trail's my plan. Ain't no cage I can hold this rambling man. Still riding on that rambling wind. Still riding on. Still riding on that rambling wind.
I was born in a one-horse town. Mama prayed I'd settle down. Said, son, don't chase that outlaw life. But I was riding hard before I could drive. I traded bucks for whiskey and sin. Took my chances and I never looked in. The sheriff said, boy, you best behave. But the wind just called my name. Mama rode for me. She cried and kneeled, prayed that the Lord would break my steel. But I was gone where angels can't see, wild and lost. Mama rode for me. Got caught rustling near Abilene, just me, my coat, and a worn-out dream. They locked me up with a Bible and chain, said you'll pay for your outlaw name. But through those bars on a Sunday morn, I heard her hymn in the early dawn. A mother's love through a sinner's pain. It cut me deep like desert rain. Mama rode for me. She cried and kneeled, prayed that the Lord would break my steel. But I was gone where angels can't see, wild and lost. Mama rode for me. If I could ride back home somehow, I'd trade these bars for a plow. But time don't bend and guilt don't fade. The trail I burned is the bed I made. She wrote, son, the world's still wide, but peace ain't found where bullets hide. I felt that truth hit hard and clean, like a ghost from the fields of Abilene. Now I'm older, gray and slow, still dreaming of that long ago. I see her smile in the morning sun, saying, boy, your riding days are done. The warden says my time is through. I walk out under a sky so blue. But every mile I ride again, Mama's voice still rides the wind. Mama rode for me. She cried and kneeled, prayed that the Lord would break my steel. Now I ride on, my soul set free, but I'll never forget Mama rode for me. Mama rode for me. Mama rode for me. night fell hard on the Rio plain, wind howling low like a freight train's pain. I was riding west with a busted wheel, chasing the sound of a dream that ain't real. And out of the dark, on a pale gray mare, came a cowboy ghost with a cold-eyed stare. Said, son, I seen the road you ride, and I rode it once before I died. The ghost rode beside me, silent and still, through a land of dust and the devil's will. He said, you lose it all for the life you chase if you don't make peace with your own damn fate. The ghost rode beside me, just passing through, and I swear that night the stars turned blue. His duster coat was torn and thin, his voice like thunder rolling in. He said, son, I was known across this land, feared by every lawman's hand, but fame's just fire in the wind. It burns too fast, it leaves you sin. I said, mister, what's your name? He smiled, names don't mean much in the rain. The ghost rode beside me, silent and still, through a land of dust and the devil's will. He said, you lose it all for the life you chase if you don't make peace with your own damn face. The ghost rode beside me, just passing through, and I swear that night the stars turned blue. Towns that ain't there no more, past graveyard gates and saloon doors. He pointed out to a lonely hill, said that's where I learned what time can't heal. Ain't no gold or glory left to find, only peace for a restless mind. And when I turned to thank his name, he vanished like smoke in the rain. Dawn broke soft on a desert floor, and I ain't the same man I was before. I left my gun by a riverside stone, whispered, ghost, you ain't riding alone. Now when the wind sings low and wide, I hear his voice on the other side. Keep your heart clean and your satellite, son, don't waste your soul on fighting night. The ghost rode beside me, silent and still, through a land of dust and the devil's will. He said, you'll lose it all for the life you chase if you don't make peace with your own damn face. Ghost rode beside me, then rode on through, and I swear that night the stars turned blue. Right on, son. Ride true. Right on, son, right true.
left her crying by the old corral, moon hanging low, heart full of hell. Said I'd ride back when the work was through, but the truth is, darling, I never knew. Every mile was a memory burning slow, every bottle was a place I'd go. Now the smoke and sin just cloud my name, but I've only got myself to blame. I'm whiskey on the wind, driving through town, hell at my heels, can't slow down. I play my cards, I drink my pain, I lose it all and start again. The good Lord's tired of hearing my sound. I'm whiskey bent and hell-bound. Barroom floors and motel lights keep me warm through lonesome nights. The jukebox plays that old refrain about a man who won't change his ways. Got a scar on my hand and a hole in my pride. A preacher said, boy, you can't hide. But I just smiled and raised my glass to the ghost of a love I let pass. I'm whiskey on the wind, drifting through town, hell at my heels, can't slow down. I play my cards, I drink my pain, I lose it all and start again. The good Lord's tired of hearing my sound. I'm whiskey bent and hell-bound. Every shot's a memory, every mile's a sin, but I can't stop the road I'm in. I prayed for grace, I begged for sleep, but the devil don't take promises cheap. She said you'll die with a bottle in hand, and I said that's just who I am. If redemption's out there down the line, it's lost in the dust and the neon sign. Now the years roll by like tumbleweeds, no home, no love, no planted seeds. But when I ride beneath that blood-red sky, I hear a voice saying goodbye. And maybe someday when the fire burns down, they'll say that outlaw came around. But till that day, I'll wear my crown, whiskey bent and hell-bound. I'm whiskey on the wind, drifting through town, hell at my heels, can't slow down. I play my cards, I drink my pain, I lose it all and start again. The good Lord's tired of hearing my sound. I'm whiskey bent and hell-bound. Yeah, I'm whiskey bent and hell-bound.
The sun was red on the Rio line, heat like fire in the air like wine. A cowboy named Jackson, wild and mean, played his fiddle sharp and rode too clean. He'd won his gold from every hand, from Dodge City clear to the Rio Grande. But the devil heard that fiddle's cry and swore that man would bleed or die. The devil rode down to Texas with thunder at his side. He said, boy, I hear you're the best damn man that ever made a fiddle cry. Jackson tipped his hat and grinned, then draw your bow, let's ride again. If I win, I keep my soul. If you win, hell takes control. They faced off near the canyon rim, stars above and the light grew dim. The devil's horse was black as sin, fire in his eyes and smoke on the wind. He pulled a bow from bone and flame, played a song that spoke of pain. The rattlesnakes hissed, the coyotes wailed, the earth turned red where darkness trailed. The devil rode down to Texas to steal a sinner's pride, but Jackson smiled with a steady hand and let's see you dance and ride. He raised his bow and drew in deep, played notes that made the heavens weep.
Your music burns like sacred flame. You've earned your life, remember my name. Jackson said you can keep your crown. I just play for the lost and found. He turned and rolled through dust and dawn. His fiddle sang that victory song. Now they say when the night wind moans and lightning cuts through flesh and bone, you'll hear that fiddle far and wide, a duel between the dark and pride. Some say Jackson died that day, others swear he rode away. But in the wind beneath the sky, you'll hear him play when storms go by. The devil rode down to Texas, but he met his match that night. A cowboy's soul, a fiddle's fire, and the power of what's right. Now every ghost along the sand tips their hat to that fiddle man. For the devil rode down to Texas and left with empty hands. Play it loud, boy. Make the devil ride again.